Hi, Kan. Good morning. Look, thank you for taking part in the Business Spotlight series. I'm going to hand over to you straight away to introduce yourself, introduce your company, and what you do.
Oh, hi, Ed. It's a great pleasure to being received here by you. Yeah, basically, my name is Kan Cyrille Kouadio. I'm the founder and CEO of Bxlder. And at Bxlder, we provide top quality personalized fitness programs, not only in the physical world, but also in the metaverse. But that's our long-term vision. For our short-term vision, we're working on an avatar certification system to help everyone in the metaverse who has the avatars get the avatar certified and have these kind of higher social status in this virtual realm.
Excellent. And how long have you done that for?
Basically, I've been working like on the company for more than 2 years now, 2 years, 4 months. Yeah.
Brilliant. And who are your typical types of customer?
Um, I say our typical because I would say typical or expected typical type of customer Web3 users, Web3 gamers, like mostly on Roblox, VR charts, and other Web3 platforms really, as well as fitness enthusiasts who want to like a new way of staying fit basically. So we've got two sets of customers, but the first set of customers that we want to focus on Web3 gamers, especially on Roblox, VR chat, and all the other Web3 platforms.
Excellent. So it sounds really interesting, and it's obviously lots of new things happening with the metaverse. So, what was the you said it's been a couple of years? Was there any impact of COVID on the business?
Yeah, definitely. To be honest, the company actually started, started during COVID. Like, I got the inspiration from that moment because I was really unproductive. I slept a lot during that period, like in the onset of COVID. So one of my friends told me, okay, maybe you're sleeping that lot because your your nutrition is not that good because I used to eat spaghetti in the morning. So high carbohydrates, so it tires me a lot. And he recommended me his breakfast, like his breakfast formula. I tried it, like was full of I say nuts, fruits and stuff like that. So I tried it, it was fantastic. And it worked well. I stopped sleeping and I said, okay, if if by changing your nutrition you can be much more productive in the day, then nutrition can have a bigger impact on your whole life, not only for being productive, it can help you be like have a better health in general. So this is where when we started digging into that direction for our company. And then as we know, nutrition goes hand in hand with fitness. So we said, okay, why not add the fitness side of it? So we initially started out like that vision, bespoke nutrition and fitness, and then progressively we said, oh, how can we differentiate ourselves? So all the people that provide nutrition and fitness services, then we got the metaverse, Web3 part of it. So we made the whole mix, and now here we are today. Yeah, so
Fantastic.
definitely, yeah, me had a huge impact on the company, to be honest.
Yeah, no, that's really interesting to hear, and it's interesting to hear your own journey in terms of nutrition and sleep and how that's affected it.
Yeah, definitely.
So what would you see as the future for the company and also the main challenges moving forward?
Um, I mean, the future is for us. The future is uh to put our first IPO, like IPO go public, like within 4 or 5 years, and like obviously have a huge growth. That's basically the midterm projection. On the long term, we want to be one of the big guys in the Web3 realm, Web3 metaverse space, especially for fitness and for avatar certification in general, because we want to be a layer like a layer on top of the avatar creation systems and between the avatar creation systems and the Web3 games or Web3 platforms. So kind of an intermediary pathway there. So we want to be one of the bigger players on the long run. On the midterm, we just want to go public and have a huge growth. Short term, finish our product development, start our first marketing strongly, and then get some very important revenue. And challenges, I I say the challenge that we'll be facing are pretty much the same for the companies like in our sector and tech companies in general, being able to adapt to the ever moving technologies and the new set of customers. Because now if one user, for example, is 13 years old, in 5 years time this user will be 18 years old. That's a different set of customer. You have to adapt to those kind of like, because maybe at 13 years old the person spends more time on more esoteric games. At 18 years old the person might be more interested in more real life like experiences. So you have to be able to adapt and progress as technology and people evolve.
Yeah, it's a great answer. And look, on a different note, for you, what's been the biggest learning as a business owner?
Honestly, I would say my biggest learning is to be able to be first patient, like be very patient, and be able to de-learn. I would say, like, when you learn something, you establish something, a real plan, a good plan there, and then you receive feedback. You should be able to take those feedback in objectively and say, like, from an outside eye, how this might be better for your company, and then improve what you've proposed initially. So being able to learn, de-learn, adapt, and most importantly, be patient.
Great. Yeah, definitely good advice for many business owners. And again, on a similar one, but slightly different. I know you're a young guy yourself still, but have you got any advice you'd give to your 18-year-old self?
To my 18 years old self, I would say, before you invest your time into something, just learn it before, like, spend as much time as you can learning it before you invest your money or your time into it, because it just doesn't make sense to start something when you don't know that much about it. I'm not saying to learn it like all the way down, top down, mastering it, but you have to have some basics at least to be able to start something efficiently.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And in terms of things for yourself just now, what inspires you?
For myself, I have like pretty big inspirations. Me and the company we're working on Bxlder right now, our ultimate goal is to help civilization in general move big steps forwards, like technology wise. So this pretty much the bigger vision, like being able to inspire people to improve lives and help civilization in general move forward. Like, if we're able to create real value metaverse wise, some other people will be able to create real value in space exploration and all these kind of things. All those innovations and initiative help human civilization go forward, and we want to be part of it. I want to be part of it as well. So we keep working on it.
Brilliant. That's great to hear. It's always good when an owner's got an overall vision or a sort of legacy they would like to leave as well. So that's fantastic. And as a final question, is there any offer or any news you'd like to share with our audience?
Yes, like partly I won't share everything, but yeah, right now we pretty much raising our seed funding to get things like finalized and like kick off our marketing campaigns, finalize our system and stuff like that. But yeah, I won't go too deeper into that. So this pretty much we're working on raising our funds, to develop what we're working on, and that's pretty much it.
Fantastic. Well, look, and when do you hope to get the seed funding in and launch the next phase?
I think we should be able to close our seed rounds by late February next year, but it might be earlier, even before next year. But it will depend on different factors that I can't really go deep into that because I don't control it.
Okay, excellent. Well, look, we're watching this space to see what happens, and sounds like there's some really interesting things that are involved with Bxlder. So thank you very much for taking part in the interview, and best of luck. And we'll look forward to seeing the developments.
Yeah, thanks so much, Ed. I think it's a great pleasure to be received here. And yeah, thanks so much for your invitation. And yeah, looking forward to meeting you eventually again.
Perfect. Thank you, Kan.
Yeah, thank you.